Imagine if you could change the destiny of your music career in just 1 year. But how many songs would it take? Is it 5 songs, 10 songs, 15 songs, 20 songs? The other day, I released a video about how to do a bi-weekly strategy, and I talked about 26 songs in 1 year. And there was a dude in the comments who said, that's impossible. There's no way to do it. So it got me thinking, what if you could strategically release 24 songs in 2024? That's exactly what I want to break down. I've broken up the year into the 4 quarters, and so we'll start with January to March. I think you've got to begin the year with a January single towards the end of the month, maybe week 4 of 2024. About 1 month later, just after Valentine's Day, you want to drop your second single. And in March, you want to put out an EP with those 2 songs on it, but 3 additional songs. So you have 5 tracks out by the end of March. Additionally, in early February, so before your single of that month comes out, I think you need a feature, a collab on someone else's song where you are the featuring artist. And in early March, before that EP drops, I think you should be on a remix. So you are taking someone's song who's already come out, but then you add your own verse into an official remix of their song. And so that would be 7 tracks between January and March. It's a very high level of work rate. And if I was your manager, which I don't ever manage artists anymore, I'd push you to do that, to get all of your writing done over the Christmas period, so that come January, these songs are in other people's hands and you're working hard to negotiate your song must come out here or we can't authorize this verse. Then from April, May, and June, here's how I'd break it down. In April, I'd have another feature, you on someone else's track. This is a secret to growth. So you sponge all of their audiences and they become fans of your music, so that when you do put out originals, you have new listeners discovering your catalog for the very first time. In May, I think you should drop your first summer single. This is different from a regular single. This needs to be high energy, needs to be catchy, and needs to be something that could catch like wildfire and really spread in the community. But May, you also want 2 different features with other people. Think about Lil Wayne. Think about D-Block Europe. Think about someone like Big Sean. Think about any artist out there. You can probably, any major artist doing bits probably has 60% of their songs that you've never heard of because they're for other people's records. And so they either charge a fee for a verse and a royalty rate, or they just charge the royalty rate. And so you're earning money while actually doing the strategy and growing your fan base. And all you got to do is a light amount of promotion, not a full 6-week campaign. Maybe you do a 2-week campaign around that official remix, around that official feature. In June, I think you need another summer single, something really high energy to follow up your May single. And in June, I think you also need 2 different collabs. And maybe that is you on someone else's summer single. Maybe that is you on someone else's remix of their main hit. Whatever it is, that's 7 more songs between April to June. That's 14 songs in total from January to June. That's like half the year done. For the fall, I think you've got your July, which is another summer single. And in August, I would drop a remix EP. So your 3 summer singles that you've put out right now, find 3 producers to remix those songs into new genres. Maybe it's garage, maybe it's drum and bass, maybe it's house, whatever. And you find a way to give your song a new dimension. In August, I think you need another collab, almost like a 50-50 song where it's 2 big artists co-releasing a record together. In September, I think you need another big name song. This is kind of the song that you need to have really catchy that's going to lead into your album of 2025. Because remember, we're not releasing 2 projects in 1 year. We've already done an EP at the start of this year. We've been just bashing out singles and features all this time, helping you build up towards an album in 2025, which I can cover on another video. So far that's 21 songs, 7 in Q1, 7 in Q2, 7 in Q3, leaving 3 songs left for Q4. This is where you can take it light and start recording your next project. October, I think you need a single. Could be more like a ballad. could be like a really deep introspective track. November, you have a feature, and November, you have a single. Again, deep, really thought-provoking, makes people want to attach onto your lyrics, not a catchy bop for the summer. And so mathematically, yes, this is going to be hard to plan because those dates will overlap and you have to plan 6-week or monthly campaigns or tri-weekly campaigns. And you can grab my release plate templates from the description below. But this is just a challenge to your mental capacity to see, is it possible to release 24 songs in 2024 and give yourself the most number of opportunities for one of those songs to pop off? Ideally, 5 or 6 of them would pop. Your whole catalog of monthly streams will be beginning to build, and you're going to start to stack the royalties and stack the payments that are going to be coming your way. And because very quickly, this can turn into quite a decent amount of streaming revenue. But it all begins with also doing those features, begins with you putting out that much volume of music and having it ready to go. Because you'll never be able to write and release all these songs next year. The hard work begins right now. You need to be making the music, and one of your managers, your teammates, your best friends can be sending out all the emails and getting in touch with people saying, I've got a verse for your track. Send me over some demos. Or I would love to hear what you're working on. We'd love to be a feature on one of those tracks. Send us the audio. We'll send you back a verse, whichever way around you want to do it. But the hustle and the tenacity will get you there. Waiting for people to ask you for a feature, don't hold your breath. I think it begins by you pitching to others what you'd like from them. The best that happens is they say yes. The worst that happens is they say not right now, not a good time. So it's a win-win situation because someone out there with a slightly bigger audience than you will be willing to work. And that's who I would like to work with and educate you and coach you to success through as many single releases as you want in 2024. And so the doors to my program, Your First 100,000 Streams, are opening on January the 1st. So use the link below to book in a call with me and my team, and we'll see if you're a good fit to the program and discuss how many songs you believe you can release to get towards 100,000 streams. It would be an honor to work with you and help make your next release into your best release.